How do you overcome addictions in life? We all have one or the other addiction. And if you don't have any, then are you even human? And today's sponsor for the video is... Just kidding. There's no sponsor, but thanks to Lakshmi Tej, who has been supporting me for a very long time. Thank you so much for all your support. And it was his idea. In one of my previous videos, he commented for me to cover this topic. And I felt like this would help a lot of you guys because we all suffer from addictions. It's either we accept that we have a few addictions in life or we don't. But we definitely suffer from it. There are consequences. And there are 8 steps on exactly how to overcome your addictions. This will definitely not just take 8 days to do it or 8 months to do it. It depends on you how long you take to implement those 8 habits into your lifestyle and change yourself. Let's go. Wait a second. We got this in notes. Okay. I have notes. The very first key point in overcoming your addictions is accepting that you have an addiction. Most of us are really scared to even agree that we are addicted to something because we always fear judgment. We are like, what if other people judge me when I say I'm addicted to something? So, very first thing you are going to do in this process is accept that you are addicted to whatever you are addicted to. It's okay, it's fine. If you have to overcome something, you have to accept that you are in that journey. You are in, deep shit. So you have to overcome it. It's okay, it's completely fine. If you're addicted to smoking, you are addicted to it. You cannot just say, I smoke only 1 cigarette per day, so you cannot call it an addiction. Well, if you do smoke 1 cigarette per day for almost like you've been smoking for 2 years now, every single day, 1 cigarette, it's still an addiction. It's not like you'll get any less harmed by it. You get it? And I want you to sit on that thought, sit by yourself, ask yourself what is the thing that you're spending most time on, which is not fetching you any results at all, which is in fact just harming your life, harming you as a person. Because we all should only do the things which will help us grow or which will make us happy. And I know that addictions are especially that one thing which make us happy but have a very bad negative after effect. Also, when we work, we are happy because we get good results through it. So it's like you choose what you want in life. You choose which happy do you want in life. You just get instant happiness through addictions. But later on a long term, it has a bad side effect. But when you work, instantly you might feel very lethargic and you might procrastinate like, I don't want to work right now. But later on, if you actually work in that moment, on a long term, you get really good results. You get my point? Exactly when I was making this video, I did not want to make it. It's like 12 a.m. and I did not want to make this video because I was feeling lethargic, I was sleepy. Obviously, we are all sleepy and you need to sleep early. It's not good to work late. But the reason I'm filming this video today is because I put a target for myself, like I'll complete this video today at any cost, and I wanted to do it and make it like, and doing this video will mean a lot to me as a person. And I know after completing this video, I'm gonna feel so happy about it. So it's always important to have the right targets and right goals in life. The second point is to identify what the trigger is. Like what is triggering you to, go back to the addiction. Like if you're addicted to smoking, then maybe if you hang out in a group of friends and they keep smoking all the time, they keep taking smoke breaks in between of the job, or when you just hang out with them, they keep going out for a smoke break. It'll make you, go back to that addiction. It'll just drag you there. So it's important to identify the triggers. What is that exact thing that is taking you back there? And it is important to stop. Like if they ask you, bro, do you want to just come take a smoke break? You say no. Okay? It's important to learn to say no. It's not just important to identify the trigger. Even if you identify the trigger, you cannot stop it without saying no. You cannot just be like, we are humans, right? We are really hesitant to say no to people because we think that they'll think wrongly of us, and we do not set boundaries So all these years we did not set boundaries, so suddenly it is so impossible for us to reject someone, because all these years they've seen this version of us who have been so comfortable with them, or who has given them so much freedom. Suddenly if you set boundaries, you're afraid that your friendship will break. Well, let me tell you, if you setting a few boundaries is gonna break your friendship, then that friendship was never worth it. If a person is trying to trigger you into bad habits, then that person was never meant to be your friend. Because friends, true friends, will never try to drag you down. They'll only try to support you in all the decisions you take, especially the decisions that are adding up to you, and whatever you are doing in order to grow in life, they'll always support that. If you setting a few boundaries or saying no when they ask you to do something is gonna break your friendship, I'm telling you, break that friendship. It doesn't matter. If they cannot respect you as a person and respect what you are trying to do in life, then what is that friend adding up to? Friendship is literally the true meaning of support and expecting nothing in return, but giving everything you can. And it goes both ways. If you are giving everything to them and expecting nothing, then they are supposed to do the same. And I know that you are a person who gives everything in everything you do, like who gives your all in everything you do, because if you're consuming my content, then I know you have a lot of patience. Now the third point is a very important point. Make recovery a priority. Now you need to constantly remind yourself why you started, why you started this journey of overcoming your addictions. Constantly remind yourself why, because without the why you will be lost. 2 days in, you are like, should I do it? I'll just skip it. It's just one day, right? And then I'll do it from tomorrow. Well, that tomorrow is never gonna come. Suppose I'll take the same smoking addiction, because it's super easy for me to just stick on to one example and then explain the scenario of it. So if you're addicted to smoking and you're stopping because your parents are really concerned for you, and you just recently got a life partner who's concerned about your health, so they asked you that, can you please stop it, because we have a life together and I want you to be healthy. So you have taken up this initiative, and then you suddenly, 1 week later, you suddenly stop doing that. Imagine the pain your life partner is gonna feel about it, the pain your parents are gonna feel about it, and then later even you will regret starting it again. You will regret losing your life partner over such a trivial thing. If you cannot control such a minute thing, such a minute addiction in your life, then how can you ever spend your entire life or make your life partner happy? I'm not saying compromise or adjust, they're completely different things. But anyone who is wanting good for you will only stop you if they think that something is bad for you. If there's something that is gonna spoil your health, they're only gonna restrict you in that time, which is a very healthy restriction, and it is only gonna add up to your relationship. I really want you to know that. So this is why it is important to know why you started something, in order to push yourself and keep going in that thing. This will just build discipline. Discipline is something that is a habit, okay? So if you remind yourself of why you started, then you will do it every single day. And when you build discipline will eventually build a habit. And then you'll subconsciously not even know when you stopped and when you got over the addiction. So it's a very beautiful, beautiful thing that you can do. You should do it. Now, fourth point is try to stay positive and meditate. Because addictions are mostly born out of an emptiness, a void. Like you are so empty inside, there's a kind of depression that you're going through, and in order to overcome that depression, you unknowingly, you subconsciously get addicted to something. You're not conscious that you're getting addicted to it, but you subconsciously just do it. And it is important to create more positive thoughts within yourself to overcome that addiction, because positivity kills negativity. It's a given that when you create positive thoughts within yourself, you will feel more happy within yourself, and you'll not feel a need for any external factor to give you that push, or for an external factor to make you feel happy or give you that euphoric feeling. So meditation will just add up to the positive thoughts. What meditation does is it will help you clear your mind of all negative thoughts or of any thoughts at all. When you have an empty mind, you have a very clear goal, a very clear focus on what you want to do in life and why you started this whole process of, addiction. Like I previously told in the third point, it is very important to know why you started. And it is also important for you to meditate every single day to stay positive, to connect yourself with the nature, to connect yourself with your soul, like connect your mind, body, soul, like connect your mind, body, soul, and for all of them to be on the same page. Meditation and positivity go hand in hand. It is very easy for you to stay positive if you meditate, because you are relaxing your body in a level where you are actually sitting upright. You're just there, you're still, you're connecting so still with the nature. I've done meditation and it's the best feeling. I Whenever I go into the deep meditation or the zone, I meditate for like so many minutes. I don't keep track of time. It's the most beautiful feeling because you're so still. It's almost like you're not breathing. And it's like you attract animals towards you. So one day when I was meditating, right, I woke up to a squirrel. Like I opened my eyes and there was a squirrel right next to me. And squirrels really, I read that squirrels are scared to go near humans. It's just that when you're meditating, right, you give off this peaceful aura which makes animals attracted to you and which actually changes you as a person. It changes your whole aura as a person. And that's the reason why, even in our Hindu history, culture, a lot of rishis, yogis still do meditation. And I feel like our Hindu culture always had very strong and sensible ways of living life. And they used to always do a few things because they used to add up to the kind of person we were gonna be. And through time, we forgot what we actually had to do, what our purpose in life was. Previously, like hundreds of years ago, it was very basic. Every day in the morning, people used to wake up. They used to wake up with the sun. Like they used to wake up at 4:30 or 5 in the morning, and then they used to take a shower. They used to sit and meditate for at least 10 minutes. And then they used to start the day very freshly with eating and going by the day. If they are a farmer, then they used to farm and all that, having the right cycle in life. Like you eat in time and then you have your lunch by 12 o'clock and then you have your dinner by 5 or 6. All these things help you channelize and organize yourself as a person. And how is it anywhere related to addiction is, if you're addicted to something, it's because you don't have a pattern in life. It's because you feel very empty in yourself. You are not complete as a person. You are looking for something to fill that void, to fill that pain in you. So you seek out for help. So you're just reaching out for something to fulfill you. Now, the fifth point I'll tell you is, there are so many kinds of addictions. There are a few people who are addicted to smoking. There are a few who are addicted to drinking. There are a few who just doom scroll all day without realizing that they're addicted to their phones. And well, if you talk about me, I was really addicted to sleeping. Like I used to sleep a lot. I used to sleep. There was a time when I slept for 18 hours. It was in my 10th standard, and I used to just sleep all day, all night without realizing that I'm just eating and sleeping in a day and doing nothing else, which is really bad. It's like a black hole. It just pulls you in. And it took me a lot of time. It took me a lot of guts to overcome it, because sleeping almost doesn't feel like an addiction. If even I tell it, like even if I speak about it, or even if I tell about it to anyone else, it might feel very minute, it might feel very less, but still, see, that's where you get in, right? That's where the first point is. First, accept that you're addicted to something and know what the trigger is. And it took me quite a while to accept that I was addicted to sleeping. It's so funny, it's so trivial, but there are a few things that stop you from growing in life. No matter how small they are, no matter how minute they are still pulling you down. They still are pulling you down. And for me, it took a lot of time to get over it. And there are a few people who are addicted to pornography, and this is the most common kind of addiction that I see a lot of people talking about, that pornographic addiction is okay, it's normal, and it's easy to overcome. But well, it's anything but easy, especially in this generation where even all the apps are having pornography. Like Instagram also has soft porn in it, where you just open some app and there are a lot of people doing sexual content. So it's even harder for us to overcome such addictions. And especially in such a scenario, the main thing you do is try to control it. Try to change your mindset. If there's a trigger, like your trigger is if you're addicted to pornography, you open your phone and you saw a girl doing something, or you go out in public and a woman is dressed in a certain way, and no matter even if she's fully dressed, even if she's fully not, it's her choice. Let her be. Point is, what is wrong is in your mindset. It's like you have to fight with your own demons. You cannot ever blame some other people for doing something and that triggering you. The trigger is in your head, and the only person who can control it is you. So I will only say, even if you watch pornography in your phone, it is on you. You are going and searching things up. You are searching that exact thing up and you are searching that exact thing up and watching. It's all on you. You are controlling that. You are actually doing that. So how can you blame anyone else? The people who are actually doing it, they might be in a very bad situation in life if they're having to do that, or they want to do that, they like doing that. Whatever it is their personal choice, and everyone does whatever they do. Whatever anyone does in life, it is their own problem, and they do it for their own reasons. We are no one to talk about it. The point is, whatever they are doing, bro, let them do it. Why are you consuming it? And even if you're consuming it, don't blame them for doing that. Blame yourself for watching that. Because like we say, right? Even in business or even anywhere we go in life, we say, like, if someone's cooking really bad food, we are like, forget about him cooking bad food. I'm wondering about the people who eat that bad food. Like, how are they even eating, and encouraging that person to cook bad food even more and sell it? It's like that kind of a situation, where a person will do anything they want because they don't have proper guidance in life. They might not know what to do in life. But why are you encouraging that for yourself when you know that it is not good? And when you just go out and when you mistreat other women, imagine how they feel about it. They're just gonna feel so bad. They're gonna feel insecure. They're gonna be humiliated. And there are so many feelings that a woman feels, no matter how good she is. And even if she's completely bad, you are no one to say that, because it's not about the gender. You see, everyone dresses to their own desires. Everyone lives with their own accord. Like, I see a lot of men, especially in India, just roaming shirtless in chaddi banyan. They're roaming in just shorts and vests. There are a lot of people out there like that. Do women just go and comment on their faces that, oh my god, look at you, so vulgar, so bad and stuff? How would you ever feel about something like that if women started doing all that? I know this is completely turning out to be a different topic, but the only thing I'm saying is, the right thing to do is change your mindset. It's all in your mindset. If you look at women in the right way, you will never see anything wrong with them. Because we were all, at the end of the day, we are all born from the soil, we'll go to the soil, we'll mix in the soil. And we as humans, what we do in the short period that we live is solely dependent on us. After we die, if you do all the good deeds in life, you go to heaven. If you don't, you go to hell, is what we've been taught since the day one. But nobody actually really knows where do we end up. And for as long as you live, it's better you live with pride. It's better you have some dignity and self-respect. And addictions will only make you bad No one might know what you're addicted to, but your self-conscience will always know. And do it for yourself. Stop being addicted to anything for yourself. No one else. For yourself. It's all in the mind. Change your mindset. All in the mind. Okay, so the sixth point is be focused and do activities that help you divert yourself. Focus is really important to do anything in life. To stick on to a single thing, to stick on to a single task, you need impeccable focus. That's for sure. If you are trying to get over addictions, then it's even more important for you to stay focused on your goal. Your goal is to not do it. Not do it for as long as you can, or not do it ever in your life again. Because it is so beautiful when you have that focus on yourself, when you have that control. So the reason I told when you have that focus on yourself is because when you have focus, you automatically start building control over yourself. And focus is definitely directly related to control. When you have when you have keen focus on something, your brain is fixed. It only has one goal and it only knows one thing to do. And in that state of brain, you can definitely control your brain and kill all your demons. If there's that monkey brain in you which is saying, let's do it, nothing happens, it's just one time, one day, let's do it, nothing's gonna happen, it's okay bro, it's okay. No. If you have that focus, you can very easily kill that monkey brain and say that no, I don't want to do it. I stopped myself from doing it for so long. I did not come this far only to give up now. If I give up now, then all the work I put in for the past 2 weeks or 2 months is gonna get wasted. And I'm gonna fail as a person. So I should not do it. And this is what having crystal clear focus is. This is what having crystal clear focus does to your brain. It is going to have a personality of its own, and it's gonna defend you. It's gonna control. It's gonna control you in a good way. I mean, it's like you controlling your brain at this point. It's not like your brain's controlling you. You are controlling your brain. You are taking over the power. And why I suggested you do other activities which distract you is because when you get that urge, right? It's not easy to just stay still and control that urge. So instead of just staying still and controlling that urge and thinking about that urge, like how long will it take me to distract myself from it just by staying still in a single place, you can actually do anything that makes you happy and that diverts you, that diverts your mind. Like if you like painting, then go paint. If you like cycling, go cycle. If you like just taking a walk, go take a walk. I really like taking a walk. Whenever I feel sleepy, I just go outside, I take a walk for 5 minutes, and then I come back, and then I'm so focused on work again. So in the same way, whenever you're addicted to something, just divert your mind from it and do something that makes you happy. Like suppose if you like playing sports, you like playing cricket or badminton, just go and play a few matches with your friends, and then you'll feel so happy even without taking the help of your addiction. You get my point? And yeah, that's really important. Okay, now the seventh point is a very, 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 very crucial point, because I know that we are all afraid to do this, and that is seek help from friends and family. We are all always worried that if we reach out to our friends or family, they're gonna judge us and they're not gonna help us. They're only gonna pull us down, or they're gonna try to put us down because we are on a wrong path. We are trying to do something because we were wrong. We are weak people, and we have all those thoughts in our head. So we don't seek help from our friends or family, but it is very important to seek help from them. They are going to definitely help you if you're trying to overcome any addiction. They will try and stop you whenever you're going into that path again, whenever you're going wrong again. Like if you're addicted to smoking especially, and your friends or family see you smoking when you're on the path of quitting it, then they're gonna stop you. They're gonna remind you of why you started it, and they are going to push you. They're gonna talk positive with you. They're gonna help you become a better person. They're gonna help you meditate on the thoughts, on positive thoughts. They're gonna fill all your pain and void. They're just gonna remove the pain and they're gonna fill the void. Especially friends and family, they have the power to do that because they spread positivity. They are people, they are real human beings who are there to help you in life. So it's very important to reach out to people who vouch for you, who work for you to become a better person in life, who do everything in their power to make you feel good. If you don't reach out to them for help, then the only one who's stupid is you here. because you are having all those talks by yourself. You are literally assuming things. You did not seek out for help and get rejected. If you seek out for help and get rejected, it's another story. But even before doing any of that, if you're assuming things and ending it all together, then you're spoiling your health and you're hurting all of them in the process, because you never trusted them enough for them to help you. You get it? Now, the 8th point is, it takes consistency. It's a process. The reason is, on the first day, you're gonna have to tell yourself every single minute, remind yourself not to do it. And then later on, like, you're gonna have to tell yourself every hour for the next week. And then you're gonna have to tell yourself every day for the next month. And maybe like every week for the next 2-3 months. And like that, so on. Until you get rid of your addiction, you're gonna have to keep reminding yourself not to go back to it. So it's a process. It's gonna be really slow. It's not gonna be immediate. It's not gonna show you immediate results. And sometimes it might even be like, sometimes it might even be like, am I even stopping it? Am I even getting rid of the addiction, or am I just spoiling my health in the process? Sometimes it is like that. You just go back to it. It just pulls you back in. Negative thoughts easily overpower our brain. It is so easy to go back to negativity, but it's so hard to stay on the positive track and let positive thoughts overpower your negative thoughts. You get my point? So it's really, really, really important to stay consistent, and consistency is born out of discipline. When you're disciplined and when you do tell yourself every single day to not be addicted to whatever you're addicted to, then you automatically become consistent in it. And consistency builds habits. And when you have good habits, you actually end up having a very good lifestyle. Now, that was about today's video. If you like the video, then do hit that like button. And if you like my take on different topics, then do subscribe to the channel, because we are going to cover more of it. And do comment whatever you want me to cover in the next videos. If it's interesting and if it's something that I really want to do, then I'll definitely do it, because this video was born out of a comment too. I'm so glad that I covered this topic, and it was really fun for me. I explored a part of my brain which I did not know which I did not know I had. Like, it came off really wrong. Okay, so I explored a topic that I did not know I was interested in, and it was really nice. It was eye-opening for me too. I'm gonna sit and reflect on everything that I do on a daily basis, and I'll try to remove all my addictions as well. If I have any, then I know I am addicted to like eating. Like, my eating habits are a little off. I do eat junk here every now and then, so I can call it an addiction, and it will be a really big win for me when I completely remove that altogether. It will be like a huge success for me. And let's be on this journey together. Let's try to conquer everything, all our fears, and let's try to remove all the bad habits in us to grow together on this channel. See you guys in the next video.